What's going on, guys? My name is Roadkill. Uh, I'm gonna be making a Marvel Rivals tier list. Right now, it's not the most unique content on YouTube. It seems like everybody's making one here, but I just thought I'd throw my 2 cents in the ring. I recently got to Grandmasters a couple of days ago, so I think I um, speak with a little bit of experience. I do main Rocket Raccoon and play him massively, so my opinion on these characters might be a bit, I don't know, like skewed from that because I don't really flex too much. But I'm gonna try and be as objective as possible. But yeah, without any further ado, let's get into it. Um, should we just go from bottom, like who's the worst to top? I think so. I think we could do that. I don't know why the Fantastic Four are here. I don't think they're in the game yet, but let's see. Where is she? I think everybody. There she is. Yeah, Black Widow. Um, there really is no like way to say this, but she just kind of sucks. Um, there really is no point in playing her. If you wanted to play a sniper, you could just play Hawkeye or Hela instead. Um, yeah, her firing rate's really slow. She can't really one-shot anybody. So she's worse than Hawkeye in that she can't one-shot anybody, and she's worse than Hela in her firing rate. And she doesn't really do her ult. Kind of just sucks. Anytime I've had a Hela or not Hela, a Black Widow on my team, it's kind of just like a throw. I've had one good Hela player, and I think she got like 12 kills the entire game and like 2 deaths. It's just she just wasn't throwing. That's what a good Black Widow player does, not be bad. Yeah, nothing really too special about this character. She needs like a some type of buff because she just doesn't do it right now. She's got this team up with Hawkeye where she can use his ult for a couple seconds. But if you're gonna be having a Hawkeye and a Black Widow as two DPS, usually it's 2-2-2 once like you get up there in ranks. If you have these two as the DPS, they're gonna get dove by like a Hulk or something, and it's at that point you guys are just dead. So sorry about that. Who's next up? Yeah. Um, I wanted to be the guy that like would defend Wanda because her design is so cool, but yeah, she's do I put her in F tier? I mean, I've had good Wandas and Diamonds, and not really in. I mean, yeah, she's better than Black Widow just because her kit can work and Black Widow's just can't. Her ult, you can kill her during her ult, and more often than not, like 90% of the time, that is what's gonna happen. But Black Widow's ult, like, what does it do? Black Widow doesn't have any very good escape. She really kind of is like, at least like she has a in theory all right kit. She's got movement tools, or just one, I guess. She's got a stun. She's got like an auto lock. She's really good for low tier, um, rank. But once you get to like anything above gold, she just becomes like there are just so many people that could take her out so fast. And her escape tool doesn't even really work too well because it's so slow and you could just like follow her. And so she's just like dead. Um, yeah, her ult can work. There's some weird stuff you can do with strange portals and stuff like that. If her ult had like a speed boost, maybe she'd be good. But for now, she's not looking too good. Who else is there? Anyone else I want to put in D tier? I want to like preface this by saying I think most of the characters in this game are really, 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 really good. I don't think there are very many bad characters. Like Black Widow, I think she's the only like bad character in the game. Wanda, the effort that you have to put in for Wanda to get her to like work, and Black Widow along with her, it's not worth it. You could put the same amount of effort on some of these other characters we're gonna get into later, and you'll get like way better results. Um, Let's see. Is there anyone else I want to put in D tier? No, 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 no. Would I put Captain America in D tier? Let's go through the rest real quick just to make sure. I mean, I've been starting to see some really good Storm players recently, so I don't really know if I'm. We'll see real quick just to make sure. Yeah, yeah, I guess I am. Captain America. I've never had him in a game above plat, and I've had one good Captain America, and literally in my entire time playing. Oh, I'm gonna actually order this, so I'll put Captain America here. He's got good mobility. He's an off tank, so he's supposed to be kind of like a more sturdy DPS, except he can't kill anything. Like if the healer has half a brain cell, he's not killing anyone. He's got mobility, so a good Captain America should just like never die. Really. Even after getting stunned, his sprint is pretty quick. His jump's pretty far. Everything about him is pretty all right. I'm not gonna lie. Like about his mobility, his damage. He's not. He doesn't kill. He's like a fly. He doesn't really kill anything. He's hard to kill. His ult. I'm not even sure what that thing does. I'm gonna be honest. I should have researched these characters a little bit before, making this tier list. But yeah, that's Captain America. If he's on your team, you're pretty much guaranteed a loss, just because what does he do? He can survive. He's good at surviving, but what is he surviving to do? Not much. Anyone else in D tier? I'm tempted to put him in D tier, but Iron Fist feels like a character that should have some sort of value. Like his ult's good, I guess, but once you get to Diamond and up, he doesn't really like people just shoot him. All right, I'm back, y'all. I had to pause the recording real quick. Where was I? Um, yeah, I think I was at Iron Fist. Where did I put Iron Fist? I'd put him above Captain America. Iron Fist, like, how should I say this? He just gets killed. Like, just in the lower ranks, you don't know what the heck's going on, so you try and run from him. But the thing is, he's just got like this lock-on thing where he could just like pursue you no matter like how much you're like Iron Man. He gets them. He keeps up with a rocket if you run away from him on like rocket. So you just run from him and he just keeps up with you and you just eventually die because he can like chase you infinitely and you like most players just can't get away from him. Um, but then you just turn around and you start shooting at him and like, oh no, he's parried. Okay, I think he's got like three total, and then you just keep shooting and he's dead. Uh, yeah, his ult's pretty good. Um, I think the only place like that he's gonna have right now, unless he gets buffed, I don't even know. I don't even know what he would need to get like more damage. No, I don't know, because the way he works is he wants to like come at you in like a straight line, and if he's doing that, guess what's gonna happen? He's gonna get headshotted. Um, he needs no. I don't think a rework. There's just something weird about him. I think he only needs like really one thing tweaked. Maybe like a stun punch, like a punch to the liver that stuns you for like 2 seconds. No, that's way too much. Like a second. Um, yeah, I think maybe like a stun would do well for him. Does he have like? It would suck if he already has one and he's still bad. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'll put him in D tier. I'm gonna say D tier and up. You can get to any rank you want with anything above F. You can get to a high rank with her. Like there's infinite possibilities. Yada yada. But realistically, no. Yeah. Do I think you can climb really high with these characters? Yeah, yeah. I'll say you can. I'll say you can, but it's really sketchy for D tier. Let's see. Anyone else in D tier? I'm gonna put Storm here for now. Oh, let me order this. Order it like that. Yeah, I do think he's better than Wanda. His ult's just better. He's not gonna get shot out of it consistently. Does a great amount of damage. I think he gets like armor during it and stuff like that. Storm. I actually haven't. Yeah, I'll put her. Should I put her? I'll put her. No, I'll put her at the top of D tier. Um, I've recently been seeing a lot of people start picking her up, and when she does get picked, I don't know like what to do against her because there's barely anyone plays her. I don't know what she does. I know she like damage boosts people and like speed boosts people, I think. She doesn't do very much damage. I think she could like boost her own damage and have like auto lock on lightning strikes. But you just like shoot her out of the sky. She's got like a really good ult that you it's hard to escape from. If she's like after you, you probably won't escape from it unless you're being like healed through it, or you just have like a lot of health and you just like survive through it. But just in my experience being chased by that ult, I mean Rocket. In my experience being chased by the ult, it's hard to escape, and I don't have enough health to survive through it. So, um, anyone else in D tier? No, I think that does it for D tier. Who would I put in C? I'll put. Wait, do I not have a B tier? Oh, what the heck? Uh, should I make like two iron? Like, okay, so if Iron Man has Hulk, I think I'll put him in A, but normally I'll put him in C. So just imagine Iron Man in two spots, one for when he's got Hulk and one for when he doesn't. Iron Man. I think starting him off in C tier is a good starter character. Um, yeah, he's just he's just in the like. So okay, so when Hela and Hawkeye aren't banned, he just gets shot out of the sky. And even when those two are banned, you just choose Punisher and you shoot him out of the sky. He doesn't do enough damage to like ward off people from trying to shoot at him. Like he just shoots at you and you just shoot him anyway, and he dies faster than you do. Um, but once he gets like the Hulk increase, I'll put him at like A tier. You'll see like S plus only has like two people in it. Um, but yeah, I'd put him in like A tier. If it's like Gamma Iron Man, he goes here. But yeah, his ult's good. You can dodge it if he tries to like. He'll try like a lot of like bad Iron Man will try and like set up like a team wipe ult. And people will just like escape from it. Your maximum pulse and just travel slow. You just kind of like sidestep it a little bit, and you're good. But a good Iron Man will just try and like take out one or two people with his ult and get value. Eh, do I want to put? No, Iron Man without Gamma will be here. Anyone else in C tier? Let's see. I'll put Squirrel Girl in C tier as well. Above Iron. Yeah. She's got pretty alright damage. She's got like this. She's essentially kind of like Junkrat. You got like a stun. She could reset her cooldowns. She's got a pretty good jump. Uh, yeah, she does alright damage, but you don't see anyone playing her above gold. Like, does anyone above gold play Squirrel Girl? Um, yeah, her ult sucks. She's not bad enough for me to put her down here with the likes of these guys. Um, but yeah, Squirrel Girl's all right. You can play her, but they're just better people to play. Yeah. There are just better people to play if you want to do like consistent damage. But you can play Squirrel Girl and get to like high ranks pretty, maybe not easily, but pretty. If you try, you can. I just don't. I just don't see anyone playing her above gold like at all. You do see like people playing Iron Man above gold. So would I put Iron Man without Hulk above Squirrel Girl? I mean, Squirrel Girl's ult sucks. Uh, yeah, I think I will. I'm not even gonna lie. Um, let's see. Yeah, I think I will. Anyone else in C tier? No, no, no. Nope, 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 nope. Jeff, yeah. Jeff is definitely at the top. Well, I mean, top, we'll see. Um, he's above these two. Um, pretty good healing. Speed boost with the bubbles. Um, I feel like he's got another ability I'm missing, but this is just like straight off the top of my head. It's in my climb to GM. So yeah, he's got good healing, pretty good range on his healing beam too. Um, but he doesn't really have an answer for when like things start like he can ult to like maybe get the team away from his team, but like outside of that, he doesn't have like an answer for just like what if Iron Man ults? Like what's he gonna do? He doesn't have like Loki's immortality field. He doesn't have like a revive beacon. He can't like soul bond. I don't even. Yeah, he doesn't have any answers for when things start getting like really intense. He can keep people up. Like if you're winning, he'll keep everyone topped off really well. Outside of that, like Jeff, he's gotten like an annoying alt. Um, but even then, most of the cast can just climb back. Like if he spits people out, most people can just get back on the map. Um, I think Black Panther can in certain situations. I think Cloak and Dagger can. Doctor Strange can. Hela can. Let's see. I think Moon Knight can. Namor can. Wolverine can. Venom can, kind of. Uh, Maybe Bucky, but I'm not sure. Thor can. Star-Lord can and will. Spider-Man can. Rocket can. Don't think he can. But yeah, I think even Penny can. I don't know if Silo can. But yeah, most of the cast, yeah, these guys. No, I don't think she can. She can. I don't know. Maybe he probably can. Storm can. Squirrel Girl can. Iron Man definitely can. I think. Yeah, his ult. If he spits you out, most people can just get back on, and it just doesn't. It ends up just not mattering. He just has to jump off. Um, the range on his ult seems like a little bit bigger than the circle itself, so that's pretty all right. Like it's surprising. Like you think you'll get out of it, but like he'll get you anyways. So that can be annoying. Yeah, I think that's it for C tier. I don't think anyone else fits into C. I don't know. We'll get to Wolverine. We'll get to Wolverine. Anyone else in C tier? No, I don't think so. Who am I starting off in B tier? Adam Warlock. I think he's got pretty all right healing. Um, I think he's just kind of like a fish, though. I've never seen like a Adam Warlock survive a team fight. Like if everyone's dying, he's dying. There's nothing that he can do. I don't know exactly what Soul Bond does, but I know it just makes people like harder to kill. Other people could like tell me what it does, but I know he can keep like other people alive with that really well. His ult can carry team fights. I might be considering putting him in A tier just for his ult. Um, no, no, I'll keep him in B because his ult it doesn't like summon everyone back at full health. It's at like 100 health or something, or like 30 health. I don't know. So you just like kill him really fast. If you're like on the ball. Uh, yeah, Adam Warlock's good. I don't know like too much about him, so I'm not gonna stay on him for too long. His ult's good. Anyone else in B tier? Magic, I'll put in B above or beneath Adam. I'll put him. I'll put her beneath Adam simply for Adam's alt. I'm not gonna lie. I've never like had like magic alt, and I'm like, oh my god, we're done for, guys. Save your alts. The points lost. Um, yeah, but Adam Warlock. So I'm considering and putting him in A. That's yeah. Dark Child's just makes her stronger a bit, but it doesn't really like. No one's panicking when you hear "Behold Dark Child." Anyone else in B tier? Oh, let me talk about like what she's good at. She's a pretty good melee. Her portal makes her like immune to damage. I don't know, but she might be able to like go into her portal and just tank any type of ult, like Iron Man's ult or something. Um, Darkchild is good though. It's a stat increase. So it's just a better magic. Got a little gremlin to do damage for her. I really don't know too much about her either. She slashes and she hits hard. If you're getting a 1v1 with her, you're probably gonna lose. She's good. Anyone else in B tier? Let's see. Do I want to put Penny Parker in C or B? I might put her at the bottom of B tier because she does have really good uses. She's good on point hold maps, where people have to like take the first point before escorting the objective. Um, just with like a Penny Parker and like a shield tank, you just pretty much like dominate. Her mines are ridiculous. It makes it hard for any like almost any melee character to get in and do damage. Because the mines just go at you and blow you up. Uh, so she's really good on. She's got like a really niche use, and for her use, she's probably like A plus tier. But overall in the game, I put her like B tier. Where did that go away? Yeah, put that in B tier. Like bottom of B. She's good, but she's not too good. But I wouldn't put her down here. Yeah, not really too much to say about her. Let's see. Anyone else I'd put in B tier? I'm gonna put Wolverine in B tier. I might like later on go back for Wolverine and put him and bring him up a little bit, but for now he's in B tier. Yeah, he's good. I think a lot of people when the game just came out were like, "Oh, he's Wolverine, so he's gonna heal through all the damage. I've got adamantium claws. I'm gonna shred their entire team." And you're like, "What? I'm dying? He's not regenerating by himself? What is this? This isn't Wolverine." Yeah, but you play him the way he's supposed to be played, and he does work. His ult's good. His kidnapping thing, his kidnapping niche he's got going on is good. You could even play him outside of that niche and still do kind of good, but he is a tank shredder. And for that purpose, that's what I'm thinking about putting him in A tier because he is. I might put him in A tier. Um, yeah, for his purpose, he's the best there is. Um, yeah, I might. Am I gonna put him in A tier? I might come back to him, but yeah, he's got a good alt. He can reduce damage. He's got like a kind of like a semi revive. Once you hit 0, he gets like an extra boost of health. Does great damage to tanks. Can hang with pretty much any DPS. Supports really do kind of like the characters with the stuns and stuff like that can kind of get him. Penny Parker is his kryptonite. Like I said, melee characters just suck against Penny. I'm thinking about putting Penny. I am. Anyone else in B tier? No, I think that does it. All right, starting off, yeah, I'm not putting Wolverine above Magic. Yeah, no. Starting off A tier, I'll do Bucky. He's got good range. His pistol's pretty all right. I think it has like a pretty small bullet capacity. Was it like 4 bullets or something like that? He's got a grab. He could get people out of position pretty well. That's killed my teammates and me more times than I care to count. His ult is amazing. His ult, I think, is as long as you're not dumb, probably one of the top 5 ults in the game, I'd say. Just really good. Um, Great damage. I think that red bar on your health bar is you die earlier than you would normally. I think that's what it is. I'm not entirely sure for sure. Someone correct me on that, but he does good damage, get people out of position. He's got like a punch thing for extra damage. His ult's great. Yeah, he's definitely A tier. You could climb to any rank you want with this guy. These guys you can climb to any rank you want, kind of. A little bit more trouble. These guys is like you can, but like why would you? These guys, it's these guys are like you're kind of like challenging yourself, and you're kind of throwing. You pick her. Like any Black Widow I've seen, they're not good. They're just not a detriment to your team. Sorry, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave Black Widow alone now. I'm gonna let's see. Anyone else in A tier? I'm gonna put Magneto in A. Yeah, wow. A lot of these tanks are good. Only like no tank is beneath B, so that's good. Um, yeah, Magneto. He's got a shield. He can bubble other people. His damage is kind of negligible. His ult is great for countering Punisher's ult and just shielding your team from like a lot of damage in general. You can one-shot people through Luna's ult. It's really good for that. Yeah, our team's been saved a lot, like from Punisher by Magneto. He's just like a great tank overall. Good shield, good bubble that can't be broken. Um, I think he's got like some sort of like pushback ability, but I'm not really too sure about that. I think he does. Yeah, Magneto's great. Um, Anyone else in A tier? Yeah, I think I'll go with Thor. I'll go with Thor. Yeah, I'm gonna put Bucky there. Thor is great. Um, he's just like a brute. He's like an off tank. He does pretty good damage, gives himself a good bit of health to stay in the fight. As long as you get like a healer healing you and you're not dumb, you'll stay in the fight. Um, he's got great damage with his F. His ult is pretty good for like it could like finish off low health people pretty well. Create space because nobody wants to get hit by that ult. Yeah, he's good. There's not really much to else to say about him. He's an off tank, and I think he's probably like the best off tank in the game. I don't think anyone. Is there any other off tanks? Hulk. Yeah. No, no, no. None of these guys. I might put Venom in B tier. I might. Yeah, I might. I forgot about Venom. Yeah, I'm putting him in B tier. Above or beneath Adam. He's just kind of just like a giant punching bag. His ult gives him like a lot of health. He gives himself a lot of health. He can swing away. He can survive. But like it's just in higher ranks, he gets stunned and just like shredded. He just dies. A good Venom is kind of like this. The same thing with a good Who did I say that? He just kind of just like doesn't die. He's like a better Captain America. He just like doesn't die. Like they like a Venom like isn't really. I don't think anyone's really scared of Venom. Yeah, his ult's okay, keeps him alive. All right, sorry about that. I had to stop the recording one more time. Um, yeah, where was that? Magneto. Um, oh yeah, Venom. Yeah, Venom. He just like I don't know. He dives snipers pretty well. Hella, Hawkeye, Widow. He's a pretty good diver. These guys are just aren't going to be able to take him, or are they? These two are they're not going to be able to like take him out if he just knows what he's doing. Yeah, Venom's he's pretty all right. Back to Thor. High damage with his F ability. He can stay in the fight pretty well. As long as just a healer just kind of looks at him every once in a while. Thor's not gonna be dying because he can get in and get out anytime he wants. Pretty all right ult. You can be stunned out of it pretty easy though. Pretty easy. Yeah, that's Thor and Venom. Moving on. Hulk. Am I gonna put Hulk's good, but like he really is like known for damage boosting Doctor Strange and Iron Man. Uh, man, am I gonna put him at like the bottom of A tier? I will. Yeah. Yeah. Hulk does pretty good damage. His I forget what I don't know what it's called. Super angry form. That's just what I'm gonna call it. It like it's good. Does more damage. Knocks people away. The grab is pretty all right, but most people survive that because the healers just heal people through that. He's got a stun. Bubble. He could bubble himself or his team. Shooting his bubble charges up his ult. Um, yeah, Hulk's good. Am I gonna put him above Thor? I mean, they do kind of do separate things. Hulk more like seriously protects his teammates. Um, yeah, I'll put Hulk above Thor. Um, Hulk. Am I gonna put Hulk here? No. Yeah, for now I'll put like Hulk just barely above Thor. Um, I think I'll go for Groot now. Groot has an amazing ult. His walls can be annoying because not many people know to shoot it, but if people just shot it, they'd figure out those walls die pretty easily. Could block people off and stop them from getting heals from their healers. Yeah, his ult's great. And combine that thing with, I don't know, Moon Knight's ult and get a whole lot of kills with it. Yeah, he's just like a great character all around. You can get shredded by Wolverine. He's got nothing. He's got nothing to do against Wolverine. Um, yeah, am I? I think he's worse than Thor. No, I think his ult just puts him barely above Thor. His ult's really great, grabbing and holding like everybody for a couple seconds. The only thing that stops it from being like too good is the fact that people can just still like kill him while they're all there, while they're all like grouped up. But usually, like this is being combined with Iron Man ult. Any like one shot ult is usually being combined with this. Um, yeah, I'll keep Groot there. He's really good. But he's not anywhere up there. Anyone else? Anyone else? Um, I think I'll put Loki at the top of A tier. He's got an immortality field. His clones can do a whole lot of healing with him himself. He's got pretty alright survivability with his invisibility. Um, what else? His ult kinda sucks because like unless he's like copying Luna or these other healers with like defensive ults, it just kind of leaves like your team like as if he copies a DPS, then you essentially just have like if you were playing two DPS, you now have three DPS, so your team's missing a healer. Like his ult just kind of and he could die in his ult. Like if he's playing, I don't know, Moon Knight and he dies as Moon Knight, he just dies. He doesn't go back to his to his Loki form, which I think holds his ult back a whole lot. But if he like copies Punisher, uh, he could do some serious damage. Copies Luna Snow, obviously her ult's amazing. You can copy Doctor Strange. You can do like a lot of you can copy a lot of these guys and get like a really good ult off. But yeah, I'll put him at like the top of A tier so far. Anyone else I'd put in A tier? Oh, I haven't gotten to Cloak and Dagger yet. Yeah, I'm putting her in B tier. Or not the thing. I might put her at the top of B tier. Her ult's good. Um, it's really good at like doing really good healing for like anyone within that area. Her healing's all right. As dagger, she can kind of get some. Not dagger as cloak. She can get some cheeky kills off. Doesn't really have to aim. She's kind of got like the Wanda thing. Um, except she isn't bad. Is she like just like a better Wanda? I don't think so. No. Um, yeah. Who else am I gonna put in A tier? Uh, Rocket. I might be biased because I do play Rocket. Put him at the. I'll put him above Thor. I feel like I'm so biased here. Um, I'm gonna make another video like making a breakdown on Rocket to show more so why I believe this. I'm putting him in A tier. Man, am I? Do I dare? That feels right. You're gonna disagree with this. Um, yeah, that feels right. Rocket's good. Um, he does pretty good healing. If you want to heal button Rocket, you're pretty much just gonna out heal everybody. Um, like there've been very few games where just like I play Rocket and I just don't get the most healing. I feel so biased putting him here. I feel like I'm having an objective rating, but he can heal around walls. He doesn't have to have direct LOS with you to heal you. Um, he's got great damage. I don't know what these other people are talking about. You're not supposed to shoot at anyone with a rocket unless they're like 5 feet away from you. And if they're 5 feet away from you, he's shredding you to pieces. You're not going to survive a direct confrontation from rocket if you're up close to them. Besides a few characters who we'll get into. Um, yeah, he's got great damage if he's like right in front of you. He's got a really big magazine. He can kill. I think he can kill Hela's ult in one clip if you hit every headshot. I've done that before, but I'm not entirely sure how much other people helped me with that. But there have been times where it was just me, and I got her like down to like 10 health. Like so he can do a lot of damage. Let's just say that. His immortality, not immortality. His beacon's great. If you like make a mistake in where you're placing it, you could like pick it up and place it somewhere else. He's got great mobility. You're pretty much not going to get any more than like 5 deaths consistently on Rocket. He's even then you're kind of throwing if you get any more than like 3. Like once you get to ground like master, you're like the worst thing you can do is die, and that goes for everybody, but like especially for a strategist, the worst thing you can do is die. And the best thing Rocket does is stay alive. He can give armor packs, which are kind of negligible. 25 uh, extra health. It's kind of worthless. Yeah. He can give like a super jump to someone, which can it usually just goes like nobody else kind of like uses it really. Um, yeah, his ult is amazing. I don't know what people are talking about. Like Luna and like Mantis, I think have like this ult that just keeps people like everyone alive. Oh, the enemy team can't damage us. And, like, yeah, no one else. They can't damage you when they're dead. Everyone says that Rocket's ult sucks, but every time I place down Rocket's ult, the enemy team dies right after. I think people just like don't consciously know that they're having their damage increased, But I've never. Well, I don't want to say never, but once I got to like diamond and up, every time I put this ult down, the enemy team's gone. That's just how it is. Yeah, I'm talking a lot about Rocket because I play him. Um, his booster packs get him out of a lot of things quickly. Jeff alt, you can get him out of Jeff alt quickly. You can get him away from this quickly. You can kind of kite him for a while. Like you can consistently get away from him like with his mobility, but you could also just shoot him. You can get away from pretty much everybody in the game. Nobody really has the type of mobility that Rocket has. Uh, Save maybe Spider-Man. If a Spider-Man wants to go after you, like if he just wants to like focus in on you, he will eventually kill you. Um, unless you like start shooting at him, because on support you're focused on keeping your team alive. But if you're gonna try and run from Spider-Man for a long, he will eventually get you. So I don't think anyone really has the same level of mobility as Rocket aside from Spider-Man. Um, yeah, I've talked enough about Rocket. Great ult, everyone dies. He turns the game into a 7v6, give everyone a tiny bit of extra health, can heal around corners and does great damage. Great mobility. He doesn't die. He's kind of, and I'm not going to talk about him anymore. I'll make his own video. Um, yeah, I'll put Rocket here. Yeah, I'm not going to put him above him or him or him. Actually, you know what? You know, you know what? Am I? You know what? Is this how I see it? I don't know. I feel like I'm getting into heavy bias right now. But I've never had a Loki out heal me. I've never had a Loki out damage me. His ult's kind of like Loki's ult kind of sucks unless he like copies a Luna. I think this is how I feel. I'm not even gonna lie. Now that I like rethink about it, am I gonna? No, he's got. No, I'll put him here. I'll put him here. Um, do I want to put Wolverine up? No. Yeah. Anyone else in A tier? Oh, how did I forget about you? Spider-Man. Okay, just put him here real quick and talk about him real quick. You know what? I'll put him. I might put him bottom of B or top of C. But like Spider-Man, in order for Spider-Man to be good, you have to take Namor out of the game. You need to have those turrets gone. Um, like he can get some stuff done if the entire team just ignores the backline. But usually you'll just say, "Hey, Spider-Man's attacking your healers in the backline." I'll call him out and just turn around when I do, and yeah, he's dead. Luna freezes him, Manta stuns him, like whatever. Penny grabs. It doesn't matter. Spider-Man dies. He has all right. He's not all right. He's got probably the best mobility in the game, but he's really not killing anyone unless he's got a Venom on the team. Yeah, Namor counters him pretty hard. His ult's great, which prompts me to put him. Do I think he's here? No, I don't. I don't. I can't put his ult's great though. Sorry. Um, yeah, that's Spider-Man. Um, if you made Spider-Man, I'm sorry, but Spider-Man's almost always like, oh my gosh, we lose pick. If you see him on your team, they're throwers. They're all of them. I hate it. All this stuff. I'm thinking about putting him in B, but I can't put him in the same like he doesn't have the same value as this. He doesn't have the same value as her. She's better. He's got like a really good niche. She does too. Spider-Man's just kind of like a worse flanker than these other guys we'll get into. Um, Yeah, I'll put Spider-Man here. Let's see. Anyone else in A tier? I don't think so, but we can always go back. A plus tier. All these guys really excel where they are. Um, Trying to make sure I don't have anyone missing. I'll put Namor at the top of. Move aside, Magneto. Oh my gosh, yeah. Namor is really good, really really good. Great turrets. Does great damage. He's got like an immortality bubble that he can put himself in. His ult's good. It stops people from using their movement abilities. Namor's good, and there's nothing really else to say about him. He's good. Um, yeah, I guess I'll start with Psylocke. For now, I'll put her. You just imagine her at the top of A plus tier. Um, yeah, she can go. She's fast, go invisible. Like her primary fire is kind of like a shotgun with how fast it takes you out. Um, Her ult is amazing. Either you get gone or you're dead. Um, she's an amazing flanker. She'll win most 1v1s against pretty much any duelist. She's great. There's really nothing else to say about her. She's great, plain and simple. Who else? Punisher. I'll also put an A plus tier. He's what is this? He's consistent. He's got consistently high damage. His team up with Rocket is amazing. Infinite ammo, faster fire rate. People like they overextend a little bit. I throw that thing down, they're dead. They're dead. They're dead. I think his infinite ammo thing is better than his turret because he's mobile when he's got his infinite ammo. Um, yeah, yeah. His ult's good, although he is kind of slow during it. But you just like you have a Magneto bubble him, you have healers focus him. His one weakness in his ult is just countered by just having a good team. Yeah, Punisher's good, consistent. His shotgun is amazing. Um, you come up to him if he has good aim and you're too close, you're dead. That's just how it is. Yeah, that's Punisher. He's simple. Not much to say about him. He's good. Um, who else I put in A tier, A plus tier? I might consider putting. No, but his ult's amazing. Starlord gets carried into A plus tier by his. If his ult was worse, I'd have him in A tier. But what do I think? Well, what do you what do you guys think? I don't know. This is a hard choice. Who's better, Frank or Starlord? His ult is really good. I'm gonna have to. Gosh, this seems like such heavy bias. I'm gonna put him here. Um, yeah, Starlord's great. Great dance for second. He's got amazing mobility. Um, his little flips give him temporary invincibility. His alt is amazing. It lasts. I think it lasts a bit too long. um, yeah, he can lock on to people and just he shreds. He shreds. The clips have so many bullets in them. Why do they have so many bullets? They're pistols. Um, but yeah, he's amazing. Starler's amazing. Nothing else to say about him. Um, Moon Knight. I'm considering putting him in A tier, like beneath Namor. But at the same time, I'll put him because he excels. You know what? No, that I'll put him beneath Namor. Let's go into Moon Knight real quick. He's great. Got okay mobility. His ult is you can combo his ult with anything that keeps you still. You're dead. His ult just deletes people from the game. He's got amazing damage. People don't shoot his onks enough. He can melt people. He can melt people really, really bad. Um, and he doesn't even really need to aim a good. The reason why like I wanted to put him in A plus here because every time I've ever been steamrolled, it's because this guy was on the enemy team. Like a really bad steamroll, this guy was on the enemy team. So that's why I'm considering putting him in A plus tier. But sorry, I consider putting him an A plus tier, but he just doesn't. I don't know. He just doesn't feel as imposing as any of these three. He doesn't. You can dive on him pretty well and kill him. He can place an onk and try and defend himself like that, but like I don't know. Like Punisher will kill you a lot better than a Moon Knight will. If you try and dive a Punisher. Um, just because his shotgun is so great. Um, yeah, I'm just, he's either at bottom of A plus or beneath. I mean, if he's beneath Namor, then he can't be A plus, can he? But I would put him above Namor actually. We'll come back to Moon Knight's really weird. And he's a much easier pick. Oh, second. Yeah, Black Panther. I put him above Star Lord, but beneath. Do I put him beneath Punisher? Yeah, I'll put him beneath Punisher. Black Panther's amazing. Greatest flanker in the game. Um, Kills so easily. Tremble before blast. It's great to use like in a combo. It kills like I think like three people at a time. Usually consistently. Once you get to high ranks, that's when you get Black Panther mains who know what they're doing. And if you get a for in my experience, you get a Black Panther main who knows what he's doing. There's little you can do. He's actually so fast. My computer can't keep up with him. He disappears. Like, he just teleports. He disappears. He doesn't move fast. He's teleporting around the map because I get like 40, anywhere from like 40 at the lowest to like 70 at the highest. For me, he's blinking in and out of existence. He's that fast. Um, Black Panther's great. Really great character. Doctor Strange next up. Second. Doctor Strange next up. Yeah. There's not much to say about him. Amazing huge shield. He can portal people. That really helps people get past these like horrible chokes that are like hard to get onto points. Um, he's got like an AoE attack that kills people pretty often. I think that's most of the Doctor Strange's kills that I've been seeing. That AoE like blast thing. Got a great team up with Hulk, which just makes him even better. Just more damage for him. And I don't know. I think I already said it earlier, but Iron Man with Hulk. I think I'd put him around the top of S tier. Yeah, or not S, the top of A tier. Yeah. Other than that, he goes in C. Um. So yeah, Doctor Strange. Yeah, a shield. His ult is an Eye of Agamotto. Has won so many fights. You really can't go wrong with him. He's pretty much great at everything he does. Who else? I'm gonna pick Hawkeye. S tier are the characters where it's just like I think everybody knows. I'm not gonna like beat around the bush. These aren't ordered. I'm gonna order them real quick. I might actually put Hawkeye at the bottom of A plus tier. Um, yeah, how do I order this? What do I value here? Is this the correct order? Is this just it? Luna's good simply for her ult. She's got a stun. She's got pretty great healing. Outside of that, I might do it like this. I might have it like this. Um, yeah, I guess we'll go into it all real quick. Hawkeye, he one shots you. Um, he one shots most squishes in the game. That's just it. There's nothing much else to say. You try and dive him, he knocks you away, one shots you. He really doesn't have very many weaknesses aside from getting dove by like Venom or Hulk or something. Um, yeah, Hawkeyes will carry. There's a reason why these four are like the top of everyone's ban list, as well as Hulk. Sometimes if you're going to prevent the team up with Iron Man and Doctor Strange. Um, yeah, Hawkeye's great. He does damage. He does real deal damage, and that's just it. Luna Snow. She's great. Great healing. Her ult makes everyone pretty much immortal, but people are figuring out ways to get around it. Um, People will like Groot their team and then drop a Moon Knight ult. People are getting around. People are starting to get around their ult. They are. But yeah, she's great. There's nothing bad to say about her. I think she even does decent damage too. Mantis does damage, and she stuns people, and I think she can damage boost people. I think she's got like a similar thing to Luna, except she just gives everyone like a lot of armor for her ult. She does damage. She can like stun you for like 3 seconds, but I don't think anyone really knows yet that you can shoot that little ghost thing up that appears behind you. But she does great healing. Um, yeah, there's nothing bad to say about Mantis. Um, and Hella. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hella. What is it? What do you say bad about her? Amazing mobility. She could two-shot most people. Um, her ult is great. 1,000 health is way too much. She's completely invulnerable during her ult. She just one shots like she doesn't one shot you, but she does amazing damage. Her fall off range is like it takes a long time for her damage to even start falling off. There's nothing else you can say. Hell is good. I think this is the tier list. I'm gonna go over it one more time to make sure I agree, make sure everything is in the right spot. I don't know why these guys are here than in the game yet. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, I think I can. I think I can sleep well at night. Putting this on YouTube. Um, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry if I rambled a bit too much, but I wanted to make sure my thoughts. Oh, let me talk about the team list real quick. Has a team up with Thor. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. Has a team up with Thor and Loki that revives them if she gets a kill, which is going to happen. I don't know who Nats teams up with. I don't. Adam Warlock. Adam Warlock will revive her and Peter Quill, I think, and so that just makes her even better. She teams up with Namor and gives him an extra turret. Um, yeah, Hawkeye. I didn't even talk about something. Did you know Hawkeye has other arrows? He has explosive arrow. He even has more abilities, by the way. Hawkeye's good. Um, Team up with Hulk. It does pretty good damage. Great. I already talked about the Rocket team up. I don't know if does it even have a team up. I don't know. Yeah, Adam Warlock team up. Teams up with Cloak and Dagger to become invisible, which is great. Yeah, the Luna Snow team up. The team up with Wanda makes him even better. And if you can get that consistently, I'd put him at A tier. But you can't because Wanda sucks and nobody plays her. So there she goes, or there he goes. Rocket Raccoon's team up with Bucky and Punisher is a really great one. You know, he's got a hella team up. Might I put him above for that? No, because Hela gets banned. Um, Speaking of Hela, Hela's gonna get like a damage, like her damage is gonna fall off starting season one, so she might not be that big of a threat anymore. This tier list might change. Um, yeah, I think that about sums it up. I this tier list is good. I like it. I hope you guys enjoyed the tier list. I had a really fun time making it. I'm gonna put out some more videos soon, just like a video specifically on Rocket Raccoon a lot probably. I hope you guys enjoy what comes up. I'll see you.